Ew, that's kind of gross.
This is really gross. Although, in fairness, this has spread. We've talked about the illegal food vendors in Seattle specifically, really King County, but really around the stadiums. Well, now local media, I guess all those stories did really, really well because now they're going around the region and trying to find out if this is an issue anywhere else. And it turns out, oh, yes, indeed, it is an issue everywhere else. Food from unpermitted roadside vendors in Tacoma might look good, but there's a problem. According to a recent investigation by the city of Tacoma Tax and License Compliance, this via the Como TV reporter, who was it? Oh, there's no name, just Como News. They found that police had uncovered multiple food safety violations at a home used as a kitchen by several unpermitted street food vendors in Pierce County. Now, in fairness, this doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It says the violations, oh no, never mind, unrefrigerated meat stored outside with flies buzzing around it. Okay. What's worse, the unrefrigerated meat part or the flies? You have to pick one. It's an easy answer to me.
I feel like the unrefrigerated meat is worse.
You're wrong. You're right. No, that's right. Because if the fly is going on it, you can at least cook all that stuff off.
Yeah, I mean,
I think if the char like covers it up or something.
Unrefrigerated meat, though, you don't want to mess with that, and that's.
Yeah, well, it depends on how it was cold recently. It's
I don't think cold enough.
You always look for the worst in these situations. They say the investigation followed a complaint about the location. Officers could only render the food inedible and issue a business license violation to the renters because they didn't have a warrant, apparently. So now they're going to continue to go back and obviously do what they can to stop it. At the same time, King 5 had a story today about virtually the same issue, but in Snohomish County with, again, unpermitted food vendors who are going out offering, late night snacks and whatnot. And unfortunately, the pop-up roadside food stands that offer, say, cheap tacos are going to make you poop a lot and vomit a lot, sometimes at the exact same time. They say Ray Cuero has spent the last year of his life trying to make his dream come true, running his food truck, Tacos Panachos, in the first step to opening his own restaurant. But he is now getting frustrated because there are all these unpermitted taco trucks and vendors who are setting up shop, which takes away from his business.
It's really, really hard. A lot of permits, fees, paperwork. It's a long way to go to open a business,
It makes it actually sound like he is giving us reasons not to go the permitted route. It's too much work. Honestly, this is why in a lot of cases you have the unpermitted food trucks. Like, I just want to sell some tacos here, and you're making me do how much work? What?
It's a lot of investment, and it takes a long time. They like it because they said it's cheap and it's good. But obviously, it's cheap because they don't have to pay all the expenses that we have to, Just try to support permitted people who's trying to do things the right way.
Yeah, he's, of course, 100% correct. The health department has logged 163 complaints about food stands in Snohomish County so far this year, which is up from 32 in all of last year, so a pretty significant jump. They say 3 people got sick enough to report it to the police. Snohomish County has issued 24 cease and desist orders, but the problems persist. Carrie Longerman Drake is a board member with the Washington Hospitality Association, and she wants the POPO to get involved.
There's no hand washing facilities. We have no idea where this product is coming from. There's a lot of risk. Confiscate product, confiscate equipment, and potentially put people in jail, and then pressure them to find out where is this coordination coming from.
Bust some heads, man. I'm in. I am in. Send in SWAT. Probably don't confiscate the food. I would just throw that away because it doesn't sound like it's particularly
I'll one up you.
safe.
I say bring in the Navy SEALs.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, I have a better idea. Get the president on the line. We're sending in the National Guard. We are sending in the National Guard. I've now figured out a way to uncontroversially bring the National Guard in. I don't think they can make the case locally to supplement law enforcement or take over for law enforcement. But in this case, I think you can make an argument that we should, I know they're all on hold right now in Oregon, bring them over here. I know we've got the law that says, oh, we're not going to allow. Oh, well, Ferguson's not going to do anything.
Trump's going to say, I'm calling for a complete and total shutdown of food stands until we find out what is going on.
I love that idea. Can we send them in? Send in the National Guard. Man, you can see the tanks rolling over like hot dog carts, getting crushed under the weight of the tank. And then some kid's going to run up and say, thank you for protecting me from salmonella. It's a good idea. Come on, that's a good idea.
Maha, man.
The only, not that I would ever do this because I don't particularly like it, but the only food truck stand kind of thing that if it was unpermitted, I'm okay with is like an ice cream truck because they have to freeze the product. There's no way around it. You just get
that's true.
You can't just get an ice cream sandwich and it's all mush and liquid in the package. So that's the only time I go. Otherwise, I never liked. I don't even like permitted food trucks, if I'm being honest. They're just always been a little sketchy to me. And when I was in college, Occidental College in Eagle Rock, California, which is right by Glendale and sort of downtown LA, there were food trucks that were popping up after, usually after 10 o'clock or so, setting up around town, and college students would always go down because they were all really, really cheap, and it certainly seemed like it was authentic. They were all literally taco trucks, and they all seemed authentic. And I went once, and it tasted fine, but they're so dirty. Even the clean ones look dirty to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just
it's always
can't
like a really
get over
run down vehicle.
Yes, I know. And I can't get over it. And I recall in Portland, and they have their sort of established food huts in downtown. When I first went to Portland, I was like, oh, look, that sounds exciting. No, it just always felt off to me. And that's not meant to intentionally be offensive to any of these people. I'm sure they're doing it the right way. I just can't get over it. I have this, it's like tequila. Now that I've puked so much because of it, I can't even think about tequila without trying to puke. That I just can't get over the whole idea of going to any of these food trucks, which sucks because you know what the best food truck meal actually is?
Tacos? I don't know.
Nope, you're wrong. That's a stupid answer.
It's a common one. So
I know, that's why it's a stupid answer. It's actually grilled cheese. You would have never gotten it.
Oh.
Grilled cheese is the best sandwich you can get, period.
What's so special about a grilled cheese from a food
You
truck?
don't get it anywhere else.
Oh.
And the way grilled cheese works, it has to be really buttery and greasy almost.
Yeah.
And of all the places to really deliver
That's true.
grease, it's probably a food truck. Now I want a grilled cheese. Can Duncan go get me a grilled cheese?
Does it have to be from a food truck?
Where else do you get grilled cheese?
Like a diner or like a cafe type place.
Can you name a single place, and it can't be off the kids' menu, that you've seen grilled cheese on a menu? It feels like that's not. There's like a specialty grilled cheese restaurant.
I guess you don't really see it on menus often.
But you don't see them on menus, and that's a shame. Now I want a grilled cheese.
The kids' menus, especially like at a nice restaurant, the kids' menus are always so good.
They are weirdly good, but the portions are too small. So you have to order like 4 of them for an adult size. And by the way, not that we need to fatten up the kids because they're fat enough, but
RFK is going to like censor this if he.
Maha's going to be really ticked off. 2 chicken tenders for a kid's meal? That seems too small. They're not even normal sized chicken tenders.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I crazy? Or like a half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some apple slices? That doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah.
And you're always tempted like, oh, it's $11.99. Sounds like a deal. Until you look at it and like, no, that's still not a deal. You're still being ripped off.
My girlfriend orders off the kids' menu because she's so tiny.
Oh my God, what's going on there, man? What's going on? This is the second time I'm going to have to scold her on the show this week. What was the first time? She cried.
Oh, she was crying when Humpy won.
Yeah, like what's going on? I'm going to have a conversation with her again.
I'm dating a 12-year-old basically. Not literally. You know what I mean.
Oh my God. Why would you say that?
That's why I said basically at the end of it. Because I knew where you were going to go with it.
where I was going to go with it. You said it.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
You said you're dating a 12-year-old. Even Duncan gave you a look.
Mentally, how about that?
That's not better. So now you're dating someone who has the mental capabilities of a 12-year-old? You better just play the music and force me into a commercial break. Because all you're doing is getting yourself in trouble.